Hey friends, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are back at Hobby Lobby for more Christmas decor for 2025. I'll be sure to link my first video down in my description box below for you. And for now, I'll share new items that I'm in love with. Everything is going to be 50% off, and as usual, I'll leave the reference number and the discounted price on the screen. This reference number not only would allow you to check stock at your local Hobby Lobby, but you can also order items online. I ended up ordering a few of these items for my Christmas decor this year, which I hope to share on a future video. But without any more rambling, let's just get into the items. Of course, these antique bells were super popular last year, and they brought them back this year at a more competitive pricing than Amazon or other stores. These antique wooden bells, I think, are going to be so popular. I love them. They're not only so affordable, but they look like such a more expensive piece than what they are. And if you are looking for that curated look for your Christmas decor, I think these are going to be a staple for you. One thing that I don't talk about enough at my local Hobby Lobby is the upper shelves. Do not skip on checking out the upper shelves, because my Hobby Lobby had the sleighs in that wicker material that it's so beautiful. I think this is going to be so pretty for my Christmas decor this year. And this one is currently just under $30 after you apply the discount. One thing that has become popular on the last few years has been these antique oil paintings, and Hobby Lobby brought a few options for your Christmas decor this year, starting with this ball ornament artwork. I love the traditional combination of the red and the forest green, but they also have this option right here, which is so festive yet so classic and beautiful. These are not very large size pieces. I would say these are medium size. You can style them on your fireplace mantle. They do have that antique looking gold frame, but this right here is a larger piece. This one is 31.5 by 21.5 inches. It has a neutral artwork of that snowy tree in the winter forest, and it comes with that beautiful wooden frame. This is a canvas paint, but the most special thing about this one is definitely the twinkling lights that it has incorporated. This will add up such a magical touch to your Christmas decor if this is something you decided to buy. It took long enough for Hobby Lobby to bring in Norfolk Greenery to their decor. I know they brought a few pieces last year, but nothing like this 6 feet garland. And this one, let me tell you, it is $35.99 with the discount. It has lights incorporated, and it is 6 feet long. This is the battery box for the garland. I think it's a great price, but if you want something even more affordable that you can add your own lights to, then they have this other Norfolk garland, which is also 6 feet long. It does not have any lights incorporated. It is $25, and my camera is picking the green out of that garland super bright, but it's the same color as the first garland I showcased. I also came across these beautiful little stems that you can make so many things out of for just under $2. You can create wreaths, garlands, centerpieces. The sky is the limit. I was also pretty happy to see this Christmas tree collar, which is the one that I used for my Christmas tree last year. I loved it. I think this one is such an affordable option to complete and make your Christmas tree a curated piece of decor for just under $33. Then I found these mini Christmas trees with those pine cones and red berries. They do have that wicker basket at the bottom, and they have lights incorporated. I thought this was so beautiful. It could use a little bit more lights. Unfortunately, I lost the note where I had the reference number, but I promise I'll showcase it next time I go to Hobby Lobby. Then I found these mini Christmas trees, which have a concrete pot for a more curated and modern style of decor. They don't have any berries, which keep that neutral and elegant look if that's what you're going for this year. I also found these Norfolk mini Christmas trees, which I regret so much not buying. I figured I was gonna pass on them while I was at the store. Then I thought on ordering them online, and to my surprise, they were already sold out. And this was a couple of weeks ago when I filmed this video, which it took me a little bit to post it, but now you know, if you find these at the store, get them if you want them. This is another great option for Hobby Lobby mini Christmas trees. I got a couple of these last year and I placed them inside vases and they looked so beautiful and they added such a nice wintry vibe to my decor. This one right here is 32 inches tall. Now on the reindeer department, I came across this beautiful velvet taupe reindeer. I'm sure this has a sitting version, but my Hobby Lobby didn't have it. The standing version is absolutely gorgeous if you are going for brown touches in your Christmas decor. But truly my personal favorite is these slack carved standing deers. I think they're so beautiful. They seem like they're made out of wood or metal. They have such a nice beautiful patina even though these are only made out of resin. These are definitely one of my top favorite pieces that I saw on Hobby Lobby on this day. Next up I found these that are also resin but they do have such a realistic look on wood. Each one of the sitting down reindeers have that mini wreath wrapped around their neck with those gorgeous Christmas touches, the berries, the pine cones, and of course all the greenery. These are also very adorable. They're made out of that wicker material, which is not really wickered. I think it's more like, again, resin that is molded like wicker, and they do have that adorable wreath around their neck. And speaking about wreaths, I came across this one which was still being unpacked from those carts for just under $30. It looks like it's very luscious with the greenery. I love the pine cones incorporated and I really love the shade of green, which is actually showing pretty true compared to how it looks in real life. And speaking about greenery, of course I couldn't miss this section at Hobby Lobby because there are so many new interesting finds this year. Starting with these Norfolk stems. These are showing quite bright on my video because of the store lights, but let me tell you, these are just under $5, which is an amazing deal for these types of stems. A couple of years ago, I bought them at a local Christmas store that charged me so much more money for something very similar. Next, these pine branches with pine cones incorporated are everything to make a modern yet traditional arrangement with any rustic or distress vase that you may own. I would say these are medium size with the height, so that'll be easier for you to work around with them. Now these right here are fairly similar. They're also pine branches with pine cones, but they do have those small green berries that add up such a nice touch, especially not only for Christmas but for the rest of your winter decor. My absolute favorite was this spray with those clusters of burgundy and red berries. I love the contrast of the different shades as well as the sizes, but my only complaint is the quality. Unfortunately, the styrofoam was visible on many of these, so if you are buying them for your house, be picky with those. Now let's talk about some table decor pieces, or this wooden looking mini Christmas tree, which is actually made out of resin, but it is made very beautifully and it does look like a very nice curated piece. This gold metal bell is one that I've already seen all over Instagram. It is 12 inches tall, so it's a large piece. You can hang it off of the rustic rope that it has, and the metal has a slight patina to it, but I wish it was more of an antique brass finish. This gold resin Mary tabletop piece of decoration is going to be perfect to complement your traditional style of decor. It has that beautiful cursive font, and I really love that the gold finish has a slight patina to it. These gold birds are also another great traditional piece of decor. I love the tone of gold that they have in the traditional shape. They are on the smaller side, which will be perfect to get a few of them to place across any surface that you're decorating. Next up, I came across with these gold decorative trees that have a marble base, and the website advertises these as marble. I do have to confess that when I looked at them in person, I had my doubts on the marble, but let me know in the comment section down below if you've seen this piece in person. Indeed, it's a very beautiful one. Then I saw a few of these decorative garlands that I want to share with you, starting with this one made out of rope in those wooden stars that have that beautiful distress gold color in them. They're fairly affordable to perhaps layer with a luscious greenery garland around your fireplace. This is another great option in my opinion. You are paying essentially just under $6 for a 72-inch garland with those bells. I think it's a great deal. Then I found this solitary reindeer that was around this area of the store. This one didn't have any tags, although I know that I shared this one with you earlier in the video. I know the standing version is also very cute, and so I wanted to include it right here. Then these stick reindeers. I know this is a viral decoration from Hobby Lobby. These are already out of stock online and they are made out of metal. They have a height of approximately 8 inches or just under that. And if you are into a minimalistic style of decor, this will be a great option for you. Then I found these pine cone glass ornaments in that beautiful champagne color. But one thing that I want to highlight about this piece is the top made out of antique brown metal. I think the details are everything when it comes to these pieces, and that can definitely give your Christmas tree a curated look. And this is a new to me piece. This is a decorative tabletop Christmas tree made out of velvet in that super rich dark forest green color. And this right here is exactly the same tree but made out of ceramic in that ivory color. The ribbed effect on the tree maintains a modern and even organic modern style for this piece, and this one is just under 12 inches tall. This is another great option for those bell garlands. The only thing is that all of the ones at my local Hobby Lobby were super tangled, so it was really hard to show you a singular one. Next up, we have these cast iron looking Christmas tree tabletop decorations, but they're truly not made out of iron. They're made out of resin and they're sitting on a wooden base. It is a great rustic option for decor, and I have included the prices and reference numbers for both sizes on the screen. And of course, this is not going to be one of my Christmas shop with me videos if I didn't include some items that are playful and nostalgic, like this beautiful gingerbread house cookie jar, which is under $14 and it's already sold out online. This candy jar is also another adorable find. I love the bow and ribbon detail that it has. This can also be a cookie jar, and this one is 6 inches by 3.5 inches tall, so pretty decent, and you can also buy it to give cookies to your loved ones during the holidays. I found these ceramic houses with those wooden ceilings or roofs, and these are very special because they do have a tea light candle, which is battery operated of course, for under $7, and these will be beautiful if you wanted to do like a nativity scene or a Christmas villa this year. Same is the case with those mini crystal-like looking Christmas trees. These also light up, but they do in blue and purple, so keep that in mind if you plan to buy them and use them this year. Of course, to all of my silver girls or whoever loves to incorporate those really traditional silver touches, I think this is going to be a great option for your Christmas decor this year. And this glove has those beautiful iridescent glitters floating around. I think it looks very whimsical and very magical. On a more nostalgic note, I found this ceramic Christmas wreath with lights incorporated, but I was a little bit disappointed because I was turning on the lights and they were turning on, but they were not as bright as I was anticipating. Still a very cute piece. I truly loved this nativity scene picture. It is a super affordable piece of decor and a great reminder of the reason for Christmas. It has a wooden base, a charcoal background, and all the yellow touches that you see on the piece are actually gold in real life. Simply stunning. Then I also found these gingerbread houses. They are smaller in size compared to the one that I shared before. These two bring those two brush trees at the front of the house, which I think are so pretty, keeping it festive but neutral at the same time. And don't get me wrong, it is not like using color is a crime during Christmas, quite the opposite. But if you do care not to break the color palette around your house and you want to keep it festive but playful, these are the type of pieces that can serve you really well. I love these mini Christmas trees in this gingerbread cookie theme. Just keep in mind that these types of decorations do shed a lot of glitter. Next, I saw these snowman figures in that carved light toned wood. They have a scarf made out of burlap, and I don't know, but these give me all the nostalgic feelings of Christmas during the 90s. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think the same thing about those. Then I found these festive homes for Christmas. They are so cute for decorating maybe a girl's room or a nursery, but I was appalled when I grabbed one and discovered they're made out of cardboard. So if you're buying one of these, do not let that piece of information grab you by surprise. Then I found these oversized bells, which I don't love the colors. They do look very traditional, but if you wanted to get one and paint it to customize it to your taste, these could be so beautiful to place at the foot of your Christmas tree. Alright my friends, that's going to be everything for today's video. I am so glad I decided to come back to Hobby Lobby because I feel like now they have so many more things to show you and so many new home decor for Christmas this year that I haven't seen before. So the trip was definitely worth it, and the rain too, as you can see. I loved a lot of the new wall arts that I shared with you today, as well as that wicker sleigh. Oh, I was also really impressed by all the Norfolk stems and mini Christmas trees that I found today. That's definitely something new. It took Hobby Lobby long enough to bring them, to be honest, but so happy to see them because they have pretty affordable prices compared to other stores that I have seen those types of greenery. Let me know what was your favorite piece I shared with you today. Thank you so much for being here and for the support. If you enjoyed, I really hope you can consider hitting that red subscribe button down below, and without any further ado, I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye.